What's up, people? We got lot. It's a very good discussion. We have a lot to talk about. We had a oh, we had a ton of races this past week. We'll start with 660 Street, little six car or eight off that shootout during the week. And as always, they didn't disappoint. They had oh wait, that's not it. They had jockey jockey there. I don't know who that. Oh, that's is that it might be Eddie. Maybe, maybe Eddie. The Mutt, as always, Jim and Jim again and Jim again, and guess who? Jim. Jim. Jim wore 'em out. He wore 'em all out. I did. I gotta do studio. Try to get him on here with that. We're gonna be moving. Maybe, maybe that's the right one because he's like me. He has several Facebook, different Facebook. Um, I might have plugged it in. Yep. Test. All right. Yeah, I might have had it in. I might have had it plugged into. I might have had it plugged into the wrong mic. Is that better? Is that better? Test. Oh, might help if I hit send. But yeah, sorry. We're gonna be moving right along. I guess let's go all over again. Moving right along. We had a lot of races this past weekend. We'll start over again with the 660 Street race. Of course, Stephanie Johnson out there killing them with them shots again. This happened during the middle of the week. The Mutt and Jim Raleigh. Jim, and I don't know whose Camaro that is. And Jim again. And your winner, Jim. Tearing it up. Let's see if he got that. Yep, he's seen it. We had that race. There was a race. Oh, I'm starting to fade out here. Let me adjust my screen here. Oh, maybe that'll work. But anyway, yeah, that S10, man, she's killing it, man. What's up? Car looked good, Tyler. Car looked good. Won't load. He says it won't load. You gotta use an internet browser. Won't load. Let me try. It's all the same. Maybe. Won't load. See if this. That's probably the same. Try using. Oh, maybe he got it. There he is. You got to figure it out.
Here I am. Finally figured it out.
So we were going over the pictures earlier, and you know what the best picture of it is
What's that?
that picture right there.
Oh yeah, two goobers, huh?
Yeah. Well, you holding the money. You holding the money
Yeah.
because you won it
For once, finally.
for once. For once.
It seems like I either jump, blow stuff up, or something happens.
Oh well, you cleaned house. What was there? 6 cars? Six,
Yes,
seven?
sir.
Or something like that.
6 of them. Supposed to have been 7, but I think Eddie Mitz couldn't make it or something.
Yeah. So, but Richard, when I was talking to Richard, he said that the road was kind of tricky.
Yeah, it was. It seemed to leave good, but it was sketchy about 150 feet out and ice the rest of the way. So.
So you let them big horsepower cars overpower, and you just tore it down. You just took them down Broadway, huh?
Yeah, that happens when you make small horsepower, slow car.
Yeah. It's your lie. I'll let you tell it any way you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think me and the mud actually tried to touch butts at one point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it got close.
Man, that guy likes to race, man.
He's
I think
everywhere.
he finally went back home. I think Richard kicked him out of the house, but he told him to go back home. But man, he made a trip of it this spring.
Yeah, he made a post today about everywhere he's been and how long he's been gone and what he drove. And it's insane.
Oh, Bobby said so. So he must be glad he wasn't there.
Oh yeah, bring that all-wheel drive on. I ain't scared.
Oh. So what you was that during the week shootout?
Yeah, it was Wednesday night, I believe it was. It's Wednesday night, Thursday morning, whatever.
Hey,
Did
you go to work the next day?
Yes, I did. I got in at 3:30 and left out at 5.
That's trucker life right there. That's
trucking never stops, brother.
Richard would have been dead for until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. He always waits till the last minute, it seems.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you got to do that, especially with some racers that like to talk.
Right. Yeah. We no sooner got to the first spot and the bad popo showed up and made everybody dissipate. So Richard decided to drive us halfway across the country.
That'd been good if it was no trailer stuff, huh? That'd been real good, huh?
Oh yeah. They'd all been out. I wouldn't even had to race. I'd been the only one there. But it was a good road. It was out in the middle of nowhere. You're driving along on a crappy little country road, getting beat to death, and the next thing you know, it's brand new concrete out in the middle of nowhere. So it was pretty nice.
Concrete? They make concrete in Oklahoma?
It looked like concrete. I was tired, but it looked like concrete. It might have been asphalt, but Opie liked it either way.
Yeah. Well, congrats on your win. You got people you want to name to help you out?
Yeah. CTC Performance, Ben Head. He's made that car do what it's doing beyond a shadow of a doubt. Couldn't do it without him. Midwest Motorsports, Sean O'Hagan. We put that motor together. It's a little 8.2 deck. It's a bunch of used parts. And it's been holding for a year. So you and Richard, for sure. I mean, without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. And without y'all's team, I mean, y'all's teams are just unbelievable what they do and the stuff they do. And I mean, they take care of all of us, and I can't thank them enough. And pretty much anybody else that's helped with the car along the way, it seems like there's a big camaraderie. But I tend to stay to myself sometimes. Just I don't know why, but all the help is appreciated.
8.2 deck.
Yes, sir. 8.2 deck Mafia. Victor Nieblas.
Oh,
but
we say it again. Yeah.
I didn't get to see that. Who said that?
No, he just said. I guess he's an 8.2 deck guy.
Oh yeah, 8.2 deck all the way.
All right.
None of that LS stuff over here.
Now, all right.
I appreciate the invite on the show, though.
Well, congrats on your win, and we know I totally forgot about it, and Richard had to remind me because Man, just like normal, I didn't get much sleep this past weekend, and didn't get,
Yeah, I tried to go to Arkansas, but I just don't think the old pickup will make it right now. So
yeah.
the way them guys were running, ugh.
Well, Ron Mitchell, man, he did a first round exit. That's hard to
Yeah, what
believe.
happened there? I was like,
That was
he had no blown. He must have shut a turbo off or something.
he must have done something. Well, Jordan ain't no punk either, and
Right,
he left on him. I don't
right.
know if the car is not acting right or something, but it just looked real
Yeah, it
sluggish.
didn't. It definitely wasn't there for sure. And
Yeah,
good to see Cody back too. Boy, that car was moving.
yeah, and
So,
he wasn't doing too bad leaving off foot brake because he had lost
yeah,
his
that's
line lock or his trans brake.
he left on foot brake. I was like, that's the fastest that car's left. Keep doing it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I didn't know if we went out the weekend before actually and did some racing too, and wound up winning a few rounds there and kind of blew it going into the semifinals of red lit. But
oh man,
we had some fun. So
you jumped the gun. I don't believe it.
yeah, surely
I don't
not.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey, the first time it was your fault. You flinched. You just didn't push the button. That's my story.
That extra half a second to get you every time.
Oh, it was like half a tenth of a thousandth second.
That's it still gets you though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
All
can't get
right.
away from
Well,
that camera.
appreciate you coming on and congrats on your win, knocking them out.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you, sir.
Right. Have a good one.
See you.
Bye. Later. There you have it. Opie with the big win for the, what are we going to call that? Midday cash days? I don't know. But your winner right there in Opie. Cleaning house. Cleaning house. There we go. Right. You had Billy said that he might be able to come on later, but they had a little race this weekend as well on the streets, Ohio. I don't know if that's that. Line them up. Where's the stuff at? Took some screen. Oh, that's not it. Screen grabs. And your winner of their race out there on the streets was Billy. And also, I guess the next day we'll go ahead and talk about this. I was going to try to get Nick on, but they are traveling. They went and picked up Dirty 30. They went and picked up Dirty 30 from Bill and Billy's house. I guess they had it there, and he's en route back home. And if y'all are living under a rock or not paying attention to what happened, I don't know. Y'all know who Dirty 30 is. It's Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know if I got a picture. Uh-oh. But here's a picture of it at the track. I guess they had to shoot out the track, and it's gone. It's gone. He had a little mishap and laid it over, and from the video, which I'll play here in a second, it looked like the other car. I don't know who he was racing. Kind of. I don't know if they fuel. If Nick dumped some fuel out on his way over, or what. But the car ignited the fuel, and it went up fast. I mean, real fast. I don't know. He said he got a little bit. He's got some second-degree burns on his hands, and that's pretty much it. He said he's doing good, and but man, It's scary to see him go up this fast. Here you go. Here's the video. Oh, that's not it. Where's the video? Here.
Oh my God! Damn.
And it went up. It went fast. It went up fast. Yeah, he got out. He managed to get out. Luckily, his welding and stuff on the chassis pretty much saved him, and he got out. He got out with no other, a few burns on his hands. I don't know the extent of it. Apparently, some people were talking on on Facebook and saying something, but I don't know what was all said. He had said he had to clear some stuff up, but apparently, Dirty 30 uh, is is unrestorable. So, I mean, oh, but we'll get, yeah, yeah, and it went up. It went up fast. But speaking of this guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. He that man is back right there. And first outing, the very first outing, guess what happens? Beater bomb. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, man, your winner right there. The first outing. Not only did did he win? Not only did he win, but he took out. I don't know. Maybe he was just sharing. Maybe he was just letting Ryan, uh, get some wins under his belt. Maybe he's just getting some wins under his belt, or maybe he was just like, man, I need to take a break so somebody else can win. Ryan did that for quite a while, but he killed two birds with one stone with this race. He got the black bitch monkey off his back. He did get that. Here he is, the one and only. What's up?
Not a whole lot. What are you up to?
Oh, about 400.
Stop it.
Oh, man, it's been a while.
This is a new little browser thing. I didn't even know how to do it.
Nah, man, we're kind of high tech now, kind of.
You're moving up in life.
Just kind of.
I can't even see the comments now. How do you see?
There's supposed to be when you log on. There's like a little box or something that you're supposed to check. But I'll break them up. Yep, the king is back.
Just out there flooring it. Just took some time to get there. Had some.
Well, it didn't take you too long. What did you test Thursday?
yeah. I made 2 or 3 hits on Thursday, and it went so well. We had some other testing lined up for Friday and Saturday, and just decided I'm not a testing kind of guy. Stuff wears out, tires wear out, costs money.
At least want to see if it's going to go straight. At least that's the main agenda, I guess.
Well, it went straight on Thursday, and then that was about it. You make 3 hits, and all you're doing is beating it. And I mean, it's going faster and faster, but I don't really like, what's the word? I don't really like racing on a road that I'm not racing on for money. I just think it's pointless. I mean, I'm usually pretty close on tune-ups off the trailer on just any given road. So I felt like it was a waste of time to keep testing and just wanted to get out there.
Well, you didn't disappoint because you
like I said, I don't know if you heard me, but you had you dethroned. I don't know if that's a word. If you dethrone, if I guess you took your crown back from Ryan.
Well,
You just lent it to him.
if you ask Ryan what our record is on the street or at a racetrack, he'll tell you that 9 times out of 10 I beat him anyway.
Yeah.
But Ryan has definitely, been kicking a lot of butt lately and throughout the winter time and whatever. And some people may say that it's because, cars like mine or other cars out there, they're, down during the winter, but it still takes a lot of time and effort and travel to go places. And there's always heavy hitters in any place you go to, as long as there's money involved, which Ryan only races for money, let's be honest. So he's been doing pretty good out there. And maybe it's just a slump. I don't know.
Yeah, when he went to Arkansas on Sunday, the car just looked. It didn't look normal. It just looked real sluggish when he raced Jordan. But I not to knock Jordan or anything, but it just didn't look right. But
yeah,
but you did get you did take care of Kendall.
Yeah, some people may say different, but there was some controversy.
Oh, there was. I didn't hear about that.
Oh man, I mean, I'll lay it out. I don't care.
Get after it.
So we line up there to race, and obviously illegal deal. And there's a crossroad kind of towards the end of the road, and after my burnout, and when Sean was pulling me up, I was watching this car to see if it was gonna turn, and it got near the end and flipped a U-turn. And so the flagger pulled Kendall in, and as the flagger turned over to look at me, I'm pointing down the road.
Yeah.
I'm pointing my finger down the road, and the flagger looks back, and at that point, the car started driving down the other road. So we knew at that point it wasn't coming down the road we were racing.
I gotcha.
And so the flagger continues or gives me the signal to get up on the trans brake and bump in.
Yeah.
And I did, 3-4 seconds later, bump in, flagger runs back, hits the light. I mean, I hit the light good. And Kendall, we race for about, I made a full hit. Obviously, you're in it to win it. And Kendall lets out about 400 feet, I think. And I go congratulate, tell him good race, whatever. And then I'm getting the car turned around, and he says that the flagger, he wasn't ready, is what he said. Now, obviously, there are two sides to the story. So if you want to hear his side, you'll have to ask him. So just throwing it out there that this is my side of the story. I felt like, and this is how I explained it to the guy putting on the race and the flagger. I said, yes, I understand, that Kendall could have been confused, but in the amount of time it takes me to bump in or to get up to the two-step and then bump in and then the flagger to run back and hit the light, you've got to realize what's going on, that he's going to hit the light.
Yeah.
Well, the guy putting on the race decided that it was good, and we moved on with life.
So there was a little controversy, but I don't know. I like both y'all, but if y'all both left, then it's a race.
We watched the video, and I did tree him technically, but he left very shortly after me. It wasn't like, seconds.
Yeah.
But it was a normal reaction time is what I would call it, and I left on a 0.001 reaction time. So
yeah, Chris said your side of the story is what he saw.
I'm just telling you, I've been on both sides of the boat before, and if Kendall wanted to explain his story, he certainly can, but that's what I understood his side of the story was and what actually happened. And the guy putting on the race is who makes the final call. I mean, obviously, I don't want to put more laps on my car than I have to, and the reaction time difference wasn't making up the difference at 330 feet, let alone 660. So, I mean, obviously Kendall let out early, but they called it by several cars.
Yeah. So we'll just congratulate you on your win.
Thanks.
But tell us about this weekend.
Yeah, so this weekend up at I-29 Dragway, which is the local racetrack to me that's been there since 2005. I've been going there for quite a while, and that's where I host all my events that I do and stuff, and we have the Joe's Heads Up No Prep. It is on Saturday. First of all, I-29 Dragway is right near, it's in Pacific Junction, Iowa, but it's just south of Omaha, Nebraska, where I live. Several people will know now how far I have to drive to all these stupid races because there's none near me. And that's why I put on these events, and they are so much work. It's not even funny. But yeah, so there are 5 different classes: big tire, small tire, drag radial. And we used to have a lot more classes, but we condensed them down to 650 index and 750 index. 8th mile racing, obviously, no prep, the normal deal stuff, the pro tree on the top 3 classes, and then instant green on the 650, 750 classes, because I think it gives, a little more fun, and a bracket racer can't come in and just, blow it out of the water, because reaction time plays a big deal in the, in an index race, because it's part of the race. It plays a big part. Small tire and drag radial pay $5,000 to win. Second place 500. And I mean, depending on the car count, it'll go up. It's already gone up. I was advertising 4,000 to win, just 4,000, and nothing to second, but it's gone up. Several other companies have supported it, and
good deal.
Big tire right now, I think, is 1,000 or so added. It's really hard to get big tire cars around here, but I did say that if I get 10 pre-registered by Thursday, that it'll be 4,000 to win. And you can do that by going to headsupnoprep.com, all one word, .com. Or you can message me if you need help finding it. I had some old guy that doesn't know computers calling me all weekend trying to figure it out, and it's a nightmare. That's why these events are so hard. But otherwise, the index classes, I'm adding 1,000 to each one plus entries. Index classes are $50 to enter, pretty cheap. Most bracket racers and stuff, they never race for any kind of money, and so this is a chance for them to actually, win a good chunk of change. Drag radial is $100 to enter, so pretty cheap. Also, small to enter.
There you go.
So that's the deal, and sounds like it'll be the place to be this weekend, I guess.
I know Richard and I'll be there along with Eve.
Yep. Yeah. Richard's getting a tent set up and stuff. He'll be selling all his merchandise. There's several other companies, but you guys can go to the event page on Facebook, or just type in Facebook, Joe's Heads Up No Prep, presented by the Shop Inc. Roman asked, is pro brackets allowed in drag radial class? Go to headsupnoprep.com. It has all the rules on there. Read the rules. It'll answer all your questions, but your answer is no, they are not allowed, because one of the rules is they must have a DOT number. The only exceptions are the ET Pros, such as the 275 and 315 that Mickey has had out for few years now, 2 or 3, 4 years they've had out. So they had a run where there was no DOT code on them because Mickey Thompson didn't want to pay the DOT testing, but it was a short run, so that's why I have that exception in there, because the ET Pros I have a DOT number, but I have seen a couple that have not. So that's to answer that. If anybody else has any other questions, you can message me. I answer probably 10, 15 questions a day, and this week usually gets a lot worse. Also, like Richard said, that if you wear a Joe Hunt apparel item, such as a hat or any of his shirts that he's ever sold or the shirts that Tyson sold, you get in free. So obviously, this ain't about making a whole bunch of money or nothing. That's why the payouts are pretty large for this area. And the tech card would be half price also if you wear any sort of apparel.
There you go.
Such as the one you got on too.
Yep.
So
that's fact. I'll be wearing mine this weekend.
There you go.
All right. Well, it's nice having you back on, and congrats on your win. And you want to go ahead and name, I'm sure you picked up a few sponsors over the winter.
Well, I have a few of the same and only a couple new ones, But most importantly, the shopping, Chad. Obviously, he supports anything and everything I do, outside racing, inside racing, whatever. He's obviously the title sponsor of the Joe's race this weekend. Hughes Performance, I pretty much was the gateway for them to the small tire street racing, explosion, I would say. They've really set the bar high as far as transmission, torque converters, dump valves. And I wouldn't say that just to say that. I mean, it's obvious that it's helped me out, winning races and stuff like that, dialing in the combination, optimizing your slip in the converter. If your converter's slipping, you're not putting the horsepower down that the motor's making, so you're wearing the motor out without getting the horsepower output. That's kind of the big deal that some people don't realize, such as myself. So it was definitely a huge game changer for me last year, switching to one of their converters along with the dump valves. Let me walk back here now. Oh, you guys stare at the ceiling so you can't see anything around. But
no motors laying around?
I do have one over here in the corner. Oh, I didn't show you guys, but this is the car that I'll be racing this weekend. This is the Cutlass that Joe and all the Team Midwest Mayhem built on the Horsepower Wars show in 10 days with $10,000. So unfortunately, you won't be seeing the Beater Bomb this weekend. I just decided that I think it's best to race this thing. I haven't had it out this year besides the TV show race that we did, and so I think it'll be pretty cool to be racing it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The other sponsors are weldtables.com. Dave has been supporting me for a couple years, and he did support the event also. DSP is a new one this year. VSE Tuning, they do the diesel tuning on my truck. I drive that thing all over, and one time I was having issues with it, and it ended up being my air filter was clogged. You get so caught up in race cars, and I don't know, you just forget about
who would have thought an air filter.
Yeah, you just forget about things like that. But yeah, they're really big into the diesel tuning stuff. BTR supports me again this year. They were real happy with the outcomes of last year, so Brian Tooley and them stepped on board again. J&N Granite, Justin. I mean, he's just an all-around good guy. He races, he gets out there. I've been helping him a little bit with his tuning and stuff like that. So that truck's gonna be at the race this weekend too. The Red Savage.
Yep.
Vasco, Brad Vasco, him and I spent, it was probably 5 months this winter on the new cage and all sorts of stuff. Does this camera turn around?
Yeah, I think if you hit the little swirly thing or something.
Uh-oh. I don't know. But so got the new 25-2 cage in here. All the goodies. Still a factory dash. Carbon floors. Besides the driver's floor has to be steel. Oh, where'd you go?
I was giving you the camera.
Oh shit.
I was showing you that.
Yeah. So we did all this cage work and stuff, and one big thing that I probably haven't told many people about, but this bar right here, we welded a piece of Joe's ashes in. I thought that was a pretty cool deal, but so then he'll be riding with me every time I'm out there flooring it. Yeah, that's about it. I can't show you the forward-facing camera unless Limpy flips it himself, but
Richard said he gonna kick your ass. Didn't Richard get last? Didn't he? How many times you lap Richard on the go-karts up there?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, go-karts was pretty fun. Go-karts was pretty fun.
I heard their y'all's pictures are on the wall up there where they won't let y'all in no more.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They really hate us over there. Yep, so there's all the stickers. I got one good one right here.
There you go.
God, the camera is.
Yeah.
You got to support those that support you. Richard does really great videos and gets them out fast, and he's just an all-around good guy,
It is. Hold on.
The Facebook page is Joe's Heads Up No Prep, presented by The Shop Inc.
Headsupnoprep.com is the website.
Yeah.
That's what your warden says.
Yep. She's inside watching the kid.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Just getting out there. You probably won't see the beater out for. I've been cutting back on racing a little bit. Shoot, I think there's a race scheduled May 30th out in Mexico somewhere. I've got to help Sean get Darcy's car going, and so kind of just after this weekend, I'm like, man, this traveling stuff sucks. You don't sleep. I got to get acclimated again.
Yeah,
it's been
I'm about to say you ain't. Yeah,
it sucked. I didn't sleep Saturday at all, or Saturday night. Yeah, that race didn't get over till like 6 a.m, and then I had to drive 7 hours home.
Yeah, family first.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it is what it is.
Congrats on your win, and we'll be seeing you this weekend.
All right, I'll see you.
G-Body.
Oh yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. See ya.
Later. The man is back, boys and girls. The man is back. First race out, and he's already holding money out. Y'all might as well get used to seeing them pictures right there, because he's back. He's back. We have the let's see if they seen it. All right. They we'll get with Mike here. He's the guy who put the race on in St. Louis, so here he is. Uh-oh. Maybe we got him on. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't got him on. Maybe not. Might have to Mike, you might have to X out of it and try it again. And no. Oh. Yeah, he might have to oh, here we go. There's you she highlighted, she sent a link in the she has a link in the deal there for this weekend. William, one of my buddies out there. 913 mini racing. 913, y'all look that up. And I know somebody was talking about draggies. Y'all need to hit up did I save it? Let's see here. Where'd I put it? I thought I saved it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't save it. But they were talking about draggies. Y'all hit up Baron Racing. He's got tons of draggies. That's what people are using now, and they don't go to the track. He's got draggies for sale. Ship them out to you. Oh no, draggy. The deal they're using them now. If people don't go to the track, they get your times down, your G forces. Baron Racing has a bunch of them for sale on his website. I think he's planning on doing some what do they call them, auctions or whatever they call it. I don't know. The waffles. That's what it is. Maybe but Mike they put that race on this weekend. That beater one that looks like, from the video that I seen, it looked like it was out in the sticks. Kind of like there's a driver's meeting, but it kind of looks like they're out there in Ohio, where Ohio had their race this weekend. Maybe that's the trick nowadays. Maybe we need to find some roads out in, like SSR does, out in the sticks. Ohio does out in the sticks. Apparently St. Louis is out in the sticks. I remember going to St. Louis back in the early 2000s, and they had that road, that concrete, beautiful road out there. I don't even know if they still hit that thing or not, but man, I love that. What's up, Mark? Oh, yeah, in the boonies for sure. But that's what we need. Maybe that's what we need to look forward to. Get out in the boonies. Get on them two-lane blacktop. Some people probably don't even, they've never even seen two-lane blacktop. That's a movie, people. It's a movie. They still have that spot? Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody. Yeah, maybe. He said he was gonna do an app where you can automatically Wi-Fi into somebody else's draggy and get their times. First round went, then the popo came. So did they actually still hit that spot in St. Louis, the concrete road, that beautiful out there, that long sucker? The divided. Fact. Uh-oh. But you can't log in on someone else's Draggy that's already connected. Oh. Man, the way these nerds are today, they'll have something figured out. Problem is set up temporary morgue across the street. Oh. Oh boy. That ain't bad. That's bad news. Bluetooth. Yep. Popo there too. Oh boy. Let's see here. Let's see if we get Dalton and them, or Mike and Dalton and lined up. But we also had a race in Arkansas. If we can say it, Arkansas. We went live this weekend, but it was pre-recorded. I don't know if y'all seen that live on the Wimpy page, but we went live this past weekend, pre-recorded live, if that's possible. Remember, you got to go to WheelieMafia.com, WheelieMafia.com to order shirts and hats and stuff, and you'll be in the drawing. Be in the drawing for this truck right here. LS powered Chevy stepside, Holly EFI on it. The week before, June 27th, 10-5 till I die, they will draw 5 names out. And if you're, let's see if you get it connected. They'll have 5 names. They'll have 5 names, and they'll choose from the 5 at the race. All right, let's get Mike on here. Good morning. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. You got audio? Uh-oh. Pre-recorded. Yep, it was pre-recorded. Can you hear me, Mike? I can't hear you. Let's see here. You got it? No audio. No audio. We got no audio. Let's see. Having issues. Have you got?
You hear me now?
Okay. Oh yeah. No, we got you now.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh boy. Can you hear me?
Keep trying.
How about now? I got.
Nope. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear
Can
me?
you hear me okay?
Okay. Yeah. We got you. Sometimes earbuds are good, and sometimes you got feedback. So.
Yeah, we got some storms going through. The iPad didn't want to work. Laptop didn't want to work.
Oh boy. Well, congrats on your race this weekend.
Thank you.
And I was talking with Joey, and apparently there was some controversy between him and Kendall.
Yeah, there was a little bit there. Controversy is a good word for it.
You know, you can't have a race without
they had
something.
Controversy. I think they had controversy before they got to the line, did they not?
Oh, I don't know about that, but maybe. You know, them two guys are fast and they're competitive, so something's going to happen between one of them. Oh, I have Mike. So, man, I was talking about that one spot out there. It's been I don't know, 15, 20 years since I've been out to St. Louis, but that one spot out there, the concrete road, you know what road I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. That spot's hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Not hot as in racing either.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much going on there right now. Hard to pull something big off.
Yeah. Looked like I went out into the country or the sticks.
We did. Kind of threw everybody for a loop a little bit. Myself and Leon Molina, we work on a lot of races, and we had somebody tell us about this road way out in the country, and we went out and checked it out. And about a week's notice, we kind of put this together. We had a track event that was scheduled, and that got canceled because of the virus stuff.
Yeah.
So we decided to put it on the street, and this is what we did. I found this road was a virgin. It was virgin and virgin asphalt, and nothing ever been down it.
Love it. Love it. So, do you have anybody get a little hairy, or did everybody
Yeah,
pretty?
lots of hairy stuff.
So did nobody play? Everybody play safe, or did somebody?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. What was that?
Did anybody play safe, or did they? Somebody play Macho Man?
Oh, I think a lot of it was there was a lot of hero.
Yeah.
There was a little safe play, but I think a lot of them was going for it.
Yeah. So, how many cars did you have show up?
We had 17.
17. That's
we
a good number.
originally we were shooting for 16, and as everybody knows, that's hard to happen. And so I kind of opened the gates a little bit, not telling nobody, and let it build up to about 22, and 17 of them showed up.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand when you put these races together. That's when you have a pretty good field and you say unlimited car count, and the week before you'll have 40, and then by the time it's all said and done, you'd be lucky to get 16.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna at least lose
time.
5. My main number is 5. You're gonna at least lose 5 if you got more than 16. Yep. Anywhere between 20 to 22, you're gonna have 16. So, but we all know it, and 16 is a good round number.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cars on the street.
Yeah, but
especially on a backcountry road where there ain't a lot of parking, and it's tough to pull off.
Yeah, that's 16 races if the guy takes his bye. So people don't understand that. But that's a lot of racing, especially with loud cars. So,
oh yeah, well we were lucky and unlucky with the loud car part, I guess. We were way out in the boondocks, and the country folks thought that was pretty good to watch the race. They unfortunately called all their brothers, their buddies, their sisters, and whoever could get there. So we had some road issue a little bit. We had cars keep coming down the road. I don't know. We got one round off at the first road.
Well, that's what I'll usually call the monster. So if you can get through the monster, that's half your field done right there.
Oh yeah, we were pulling chips for second round when the cops showed up, and we just
had to move.
We just kept in motion.
There you go. But people don't understand when you do these races and the cops do show up, and when you do races, you got to have multiple spots just because of that aspect. And a good organizer will have probably on a good night he'll probably have at least 8 spots. Some might work, some might. It depends on location or where you start at, is which way you go.
We've got quite a few spots. Some of them can't house a lot of cars, and some of them I don't want to give up quite yet. There's a lot of more racing going on this summer, so I'm not willing to put those roads out there. We try things a little different. I know a lot of people put it on pages and group pages and this and that. We decided to, break them up in groups, and 4 or 5 of us left in different groups, and we didn't give the address out till they didn't know where they were going until they got there.
So, it worked out.
And be honest with you, if we didn't have the locals show up, we probably wouldn't, would have had the group, maybe a few extras that they called their buddies, but not a lot. There wasn't even phone service out there. That's how far out it was.
Damn. Yeah. So that's actually pretty good though. When you got out in the boonies, you ain't got no cell signal. That's kind of like a sweet dream.
Well, with no live feeds happening.
Well, when you're out there and you're live feeding, you probably can't tell where you're at anyway because nobody knows where it is, and it just looks like a field.
Yeah.
Oh. what they say. They got lost because they got caught by a couple of lights. I guess these people were following you, and it's what people understand.
Yeah, it depends on who was leading that group. I was trying to keep it slow and trying to watch how many people you got behind you. I was more concerned about trailers and cars. I did, if I could see trailers, I was okay. I didn't really care about the cars.
Yeah.
There's a couple ways to get there, so that made it even more interesting because a couple groups went one way on some back curvy roads. I took the highway and more straight shot. So it was probably a little confusing for some. But
and it's kind of hard to drop a pin somewhere when you it's out in the middle of nowhere, huh?
Well, they didn't even know where they were, so yeah, that's true.
I love it. I love it.
I like it. I love it
when a plan comes together.
Well, I think there was a lot of guys calling bluff on it. They thought we was going to show up on that good concrete road you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
And I told them, I was like, this is going to be a virgin asphalt. When I say virgin, I mean it's
no test, no nothing on it. Good deal. So, do you have any people that you want that helped you out, or your sponsors, or anybody, or business, or?
Well, I don't know if we have any sponsors. Midwest Muscle Cars. That's who me and Leon. That's who we put it on with. We got a big group of guys that help. They do good work. We're learning every time. I mean, we have a lot of issues, just like everybody else, but we're trying to make it better every time. I'm trying to get the faster cars to St. Louis so we can get some bigger races. Got to give props to Jason Wheeler. He come in second against Beater. Had that car flying. His whole crew doing a good job with that car, and it's working great.
I got the picture. Where's it at? I might not have saved it. Anyway, yeah, I watched the video. Looked like maybe Joey kind of killed that light on him.
On the final?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of think Justin kind of got out on him. I probably wasn't until 200-300 feet. I think that Joey started coming around him. I think he just out horsepowered him. I think he held his own though. I mean, he's a true street car. I mean, he could have drove to the spots. To be honest with you, car's got formats in it.
Oh, dusty fucking roads.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Old Dusty was there. Kurt Sickman, Dustin Ferris from 6'6". They showed up. They can get down that road.
Oh. So, when's the next one, or is it secret?
Well, I don't know. I don't know so much secret. We're just we're in the plannings. Couple weeks we got a track event, Cash Days. I know that's not to everybody's cup of tea, but we're just we just want to keep racing going. If that's what we got to do for one here a month, that's what we're going to do. We'll get the street busy. Don't worry. Yeah, we're 100% street, so I mean, we're all for it. We just do the track thing just so we can get some racing in.
Yeah. Oh, James said Arkansas will be interested. Just let them know. You ain't wrong. And DFW might be interested too. So you never know.
They hit me up anytime. I mean, we definitely welcome other people. I just trying to get the St. Louis street thing going, and I think it's working. There's a lot of guys doing that. Day Swell. There's a lot of people that are trying to bring stuff to it, and it just takes a few people to continue doing it.
Yeah, that's the problem. You got some people that come in. Youngsters. I call them youngsters. They come in. They think they know how to do everything, and they might have a little bit, but when they realize how much work's involved in this stuff, it's kind of misleading. It's like, man, I didn't think it was this hard.
Oh, but it is. It's a job. I mean, people don't get it. especially, I'm busy myself at work, and then I squeeze whatever I can in. I stay dedicated to it. I'm a quiet guy on the pages. You don't really hear much from me. If I send you something, that means we're going to race.
Hell yeah. So you like to you're old school. You like just talk, chatter minimum, and when you speak, that's the gospel.
Oh yeah, well yeah. We've got our own here from St. Louis. They all give me shit. They've all had their pissy times because I won't give them no information. I mean, Leon puts these races on with me, and he don't even know who's showing up because I won't even tell him. So when people throw a bogus name out there that they're bringing somebody, it don't do any good because ain't nobody gonna get it out. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not telling nobody. I keep it to myself.
That's what guys used to.
Aggravates a lot of people, but that's just the way I roll.
When back me and Monty used to do, their people would hit up Monty, like, where are we going? And he goes, well, if he ain't told me nothing. And this is like the day of. Don't tell nobody until we get in the driver's meeting where we're going. Only if somebody knows where we're going, then they guessed, because only one that knows is who's putting the race on. Hush.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congrats.
We always get the people guessing. There were some people that probably thought they knew where it was, but not sure. They knew the county at least. I mean, big county though.
But how
we got some stuff.
You'd be lucky to find out that'd be like finding a needle in a stack of needles. Apparently out there, it looked like it was out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, at that point, I mean, we were on the outside of St. Louis anyways, and we took them 45 minutes from there north, and yeah, I'm sure some of them that weren't used to that, the roads kept getting darker and darker, and less cars coming, and they knew they were probably going out there.
They're probably listening for banjo music. Like, where are he taking to kill us at?
Yeah, could have been.
All right. Well, congrats, and let us know. Let us know if you can get us a little lead time on when the next one is. I might can put it on my calendar, and we might make the drive up there. I'm always in. I'm always in for the street stuff.
Yeah, I know. I've talked to Richard a couple times, and he knows we're real. Just got him, getting together. Sometimes when we have something, he's got something going on, and but yeah, we try to plan something out ahead and get everybody there.
All right. Well, congrats and thanks for coming on, and we'll see you
Thanks
next
for
time.
having me.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Later. Your organizer / I'm guessing he was a flag man. The Mike, the St. Louis guys out there, they if people understand, I mean, he's like me. He's he don't tell hardly anybody. No, I mean, we have some people that we know we can trust. But like back in the day, I wouldn't even tell, when me and Monty were doing stuff, I wouldn't tell Monty nothing until we got to the meet spot, and then I would give him my entire game plan, what I'm thinking. And if he said, no, we can't do that, we need to do this, and we conversed on it. But I've always had trust issues. I've even still to this day, I still have trust issues when I'm doing races and stuff. We'll do this right here. I don't like telling nobody nothing, because if something gets out, then I'm trying to figure out who it is, and I'll eventually find out who leaks it out. But that's the same. That's why some people weren't associated with me anymore, because I found out they like to talk. So it is what it is, But we did a Sunday service in Arkansas, which was pre-recorded. When we went live out there, it was pre-recorded, and again, Stephanie Johnson killing it with these shots. Y'all look out for that. And that race right there, it's Mammy versus the Firebird. Firebird first round exit, man. His car, I don't know. It just didn't look. It for some reason it didn't. Nothing against Jordan, and he made a hell of a pass, but it just after watching Ryan make so many passes so far this year, it just looked like I don't know, like either something's not right, something's not right, or it just didn't, it did because it didn't look like he spun. It just looked like it didn't have nothing to it. Maybe converter slipping or something, but it first round exit and Mammy went on. You had Liberty Bell out there. That's not Jim. That's Paul. That's a good shot right there for Stephanie with Richard filming. Oh, good shot right there. Good shot. As all, and you're Hannibal over there in right lane, boy. Man, it didn't matter which lane he was in. He was on a tear. He was on a tear. You got White Lightning and Howard the Duck there. Howard, I think Paul, you need to might be looking into either a trans breaker or something. At both races, he pushing through on the brake because he's a foot brake. That's a street car. He's just pushing through on the brake. That race right there, the first race was, I think they called pretty much dead nut, but Howard the Duck was pushing through the foot brake. Cody, the entertainer's back, people. The entertainer's back, and that car's working until his trans brake took a dump on him. Then he had to start foot braking it. Liberty Bell was making some passes. He ended up meeting the entertainer, Tetanus there. Tetanus was, whoo. That car ain't nothing to really look at, but man, that thing's nasty. And then the Hannibal versus Mammy. That race right there turned out to be pretty good. The Liberty Bell and the entertainer. That race right there, Tetanus wheels up. Man, that race, it was I think it was it looked like about a car and a half, but from the start, from up top, it looked like they were side by side, but it's about a car and a half. And there's your final right there. The entertainer had problems. He, like I said, his trans brake, either the line broke or something on there, but he had to come off. He was foot braking it, and your winner. Oh, I know what I need to get. Oh boy. I know what I needed to get. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, Matt, you posted it. Oh boy. Let me get to it. I need to save it. There it is. Oh boy. This is funny. Oh, your winner right there, Rodney and Hannibal. They said, let me get back here to that. Hannibal, 2 in a row now. 2 in a row. There you go. King of Nitrous, 2-time champion. Oh, yeah. Did he see it? Yeah, he's seen it. Maybe we can try to get Rodney. There he is. Maybe we can get to 2 birds with 1 stone. But yeah, that's funny right there. Stephanie, man, killing it with these shots. Then they had a little grudge race. Paul and Howard the Duck raced, and then they tried to run the White Lightning and the Love tried the White Lightning and Howard the Duck tried to run again, and same thing, same results. He was pushing through the brake. He knew. I don't know how much money they ended up running for. It was funny because Rodney, I don't know if you can tell right here, his little bump on his forehead. He said he ran into the car door, and I went over there, kind of just joking with him, saying that he beat Ryan Mitchell. He beat Ryan Mitchell, and his unicorn was already poking through. But here is your winner, and where is it? Two-time King of Nitrous, two-time champion, Hannibal. What's up? Uh-oh, we got no audio. No audio. Try unplugging it. Wait, for some reason, can you hear me now? Unplug it. Unplug it. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I plug in the right one? I can't remember if I plugged in the right one. Oh, boy. Hear me? Oh, boy. All right. Might have to, you might have to try to, might have to try, might have to try to X out of it and then come back in. All right. I think I heard him speak. I didn't. Oh. Now, I know you see it, James. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, James. Oh. Oh. Yeah, but Rodney, his unicorn was showing. That's funny right there. Oh no, I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. But I was joking with Rodney that he beat Ryan Mitchell one time, and his unicorn was poking through on his head already. Oh, here we go. Let's try it. Try it again.
Try it again.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
I got you. We got you.
All right. Boy, I tell you what, me and this electronic shit ain't gonna get it.
Yeah. But what about that right there?
I'm right. Man, we got this little dude. I'm gonna call him an American because I call him a Mexican, and boy, he just gets all crazy with me. But he does this shit right here and puts it on all of our group apps, and he's coming up with stuff like this all the time. It's just I happen to be the one he's gonna pick on today.
That was funny though. But you did. You're two-time champion.
Ain't that something? I get to do this stuff again.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get Mr. James on too. He's on here. He's waiting. Let's go get. Hey, you still got your unicorn poking through? Is it getting any bigger?
I'll tell you what. No, it ain't got no bigger, but it ain't got no. It's still sore as hell.
Oh.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, Sweet Lips?
Man, I'm over here hanging out with the spawn of Satan, trying to keep him quiet.
Oh,
he's watching monster trucks and getting high on M&Ms. So it's been a very interesting day.
Oh, so you're gonna load him up and then send him home?
No, man. Actually, we're going on vacation in the morning. We're going to the National Forest. Yeah, we've been packing and running and doing all our stuff today, and I'm wore out and he's 100 miles an hour. So it's just the way it is. But anyway, congratulations, Rodney, on winning again, man. That's great.
I'll tell you what, it's getting fun. You know.
Oh yeah.
I thought that old buddy of my old Johnny Brown. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Man, you finally got that first one." He said, "Guess what? They're gonna come easy from now on." And I'm like, "You're full of shit," you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And when we won that race, and I pulled up there, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, "Man,
Yeah.
I hope you know." This was really cool. I mean, this in here was special. The last one we had, the big race, we done that. You know, I was like, you know, we worked hard on it and we won it. But this one right here kind of made that one that much more special because we come back and done it again. And it was really cool. You know, if you wouldn't have hit me in the head with that softball and like to knock me off my rocker when you stood up the back of that truck, moving the start line 250 foot.
Well, you know, you got to be fair.
That's it.
You know, that was a deal with that was I love my guys. I love my street guys. But I hate when we go to a race and this has happened before and everybody knows the spot and everybody's been testing and there was very few people and it wasn't any racers I told that was going to get moved. So that's why I wanted to do that because that is blacktop. So it is a little tricky, but also I had my own car out there testing earlier that week and man, the rubber was just, you could go out there and peel it up and there wasn't no way that right lane out there was going to be horrible and it just wasn't fair. So to make it that way, I just moved it on up, man. I felt like that was.
What was good was when you told him 60 feet, and then I was like, I think he forgot to add a 2 in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wanted everybody to feel confident until they got there. You know, I just felt like it was the thing to do, man. I felt like that way it would become a tuner's race. It wouldn't be just the guy with the biggest power that could hook on that rubber. So I felt like it was the best thing to do.
But in fact, I think first round, I think everybody won in the right lane, except for one race.
There was 2 guys. Heck, I'll just pull it up here and look, man.
I think most of them was one in the first round, was one in the left lane.
Left lane, okay. I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah, left lane won most of them, and then second round
it went over to the other side.
Yeah, it went to the other side.
Yep.
So you know, yeah. So it was good, you know.
Yeah, we got when James stood up on the back of that truck and said, "We're gonna move the start line. We're going forward and all this," and I was just like, "Shit." I said, "Scott, I'm gonna go ahead and draw these chips. Get your ass to the car and hook up to it. Get all the power. Get it out. Make a change." And of course, I got lucky on the first round. I mean, I done one of them Doc Baker burnouts, 8th mile burnouts, and and luckily, you know, pulled it out to get back to the trailer. And old Scott went to work and tuned on it a little bit and started picking up.
Oh yeah.
How slick was that up there? Did it feel just like the other end, or was it a little hairier than normally is?
Shoot, no, you can leave 200 foot behind us. You can put everything you got in it and go.
Yeah, well, I know that, but up top, I mean, when he moved it up, did it feel any different?
I didn't see no difference in it. I mean, once I got out 60 foot, once Scott tuned on it, I got out about 60 foot. I could go ahead and start putting some power down. I didn't really see no difference except for that blame Dodge. That dude there, he scared shit out of me, man. We pulled up there, and I done been, you know, just kicking everybody's butt, you know, on the light. And I got up there, and I got on trans brake, come off that thing, and my Lord, he was out there, a car on me. He was gone.
Oh, man, that was my favorite car.
I was like,
that dude, man.
I was like,
I love that car.
He just kicked my tail. And I I mean, we wasn't 60 foot, and I just said, well, if we don't try something, we ain't gonna get this one. So I jumped on that second kit, and we reeled him in and put him on the trailer, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
man, that dude, man, he thank God for 2 kits.
Yeah, because when I was watching that, it from the start line, it looked like it looked like a pretty good race. But Israel came by and showed me the video. It was about a car and a half, something like that.
Yeah, he had to be very close because he was a car better out on me, and I grabbed that second kit, and right before I grabbed it, he was still easing away from me. He was fixed to put it on my butt, but I grabbed that second kit, and Chevrolet, come on with it, you know, and we started reeling him in, and I was glad that was over.
Well, James,
Yeah,
you didn't bust your leg this time?
No, man, it was good. I'm glad I didn't. That time before, man, I was stepping back and I tore my calf is what I ended up doing. And after about 2 months, it finally got square. But I mean, I couldn't walk. When that happened, that last race, I couldn't walk for at least a month. I like going to the gym and all that stuff, but I couldn't do nothing, man. It sucked. So I was a little more careful and didn't trip over myself. So we made it all work, man. It went really smooth. I'm very happy with the way it went. But all that just comes down to good people that respect you and don't argue and fight. Don't talk trash. Just they want to do one thing, and that's race. And if you're fair with them and square with them, they respect you. And that's why I keep the circle that I do. And I'm not going to change that circle for nobody because that's what makes it great. I mean, it really is. I've got so many friends because of this and what we do. And, I can't say enough good stuff about it. That's just the way it is. And I got people in the last day or so that has been on my ass because they didn't get an invite. They didn't get a call. They didn't get to come. But there's always a reason for that. And a lot of them don't like their decisions and things they've done in the past that had them blackballed out. And some people just didn't get an invite because I know they wasn't ready or there was an excuse of why they couldn't make it. So, I had a guy the morning of the race at 5 o'clock call me and his tow truck broke down. I'm cool with it. He's going to get another invite. He's one of my guys. I had guys out of the blue that I don't even know send me messages about it, and I sure ain't inviting them because somebody been talking.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. It was a good race. It went smooth. The problem we've got where we're at here is that's the best spot. It's just the way it is. Little Rock got shut down because of the virus stuff and the idiots out there doing donuts and basically acting like a bunch of Democrats. And so they go down there and they trash the place. That's why I really want to thank Ryan for stepping up. He was one of my parking guys, but there at the end, when that Ranger pulled up, he could have really, really got our ass. And he told me, he said, I'm fixing to call the Mexico police. And I said, man, we ain't going to trash the place. We're not the group that's going to do that. He said, man, y'all trash it every Friday and Saturday night. Not us. We're not going to do that. And Ryan really stepped up. I want to thank him and Israel and Joey for helping me. But man, he talked to that guy, and that guy was so dang. I thought he's like a meth head. He was shaking. He was so excited to I guess call the cops on somebody. But he was. But after we talked to him for a little while, it seemed he calmed down and he said, hey, as long as you don't mess it up, since I know him. So it worked out really well, So we were very lucky. That's why I wanted to throw a curveball and do Sunday morning. I know that put some people in a bind. Originally, I was going to do 2 races same weekend with 2 different groups. But the way it fell out with all this virus, there's no way that I could have done that and felt safe with all the people coming in. Because no matter what you do as a person that promotes the race, you have to make sure you've got all your everything covered. You've got to make sure everybody's safe. That's one reason it was that way. I've got another road that's really good, but being farm time, it's really hard to get in and out of and make sure it's good and clean. So that's why we just went to one. I'll do another one before the year's over. I just want to do a little racing myself first before I do that.
That's a leaf spring, right?
Yes, sir. That's what I want to do. I want to gather like me and Mark Bannert, and I know he's got 8 or 10 guys out of Houston. I know Richard's got some guys. I think Matt's got a guy or two. I want to see who has the fastest small tire leaf spring car in the country. And I think if on the street, 29.5, standard small tire rules, no pro mod shit like Rodney's got, and so, but that's what I want to do next. I don't know where we're going to do it. I got to kind of see where everybody's from and find a good medium spot, good spot in the middle for all of us to do. But that's what I'm after. I like the old school iron. That's why I just in love with that Dodge, man. That car pulled up there right there, man. That is one of my favorite cars on the street. And, something like that pulls up, Hemi in it on nitrous. It's just, that's badass to me. There ain't nothing else better. And
what about that?
Well, he's already in it too. I've already talked to the Mutt. He is going to have an invite because he's still on lease. And, that's what I want to do next. I just want to see if we can make it happen. I bet we can. But yeah, I think we had 5 states total, 16 cars. Started out, I was going to do 20, and I had a couple of guys have problems, and then the way it fell out, it just dropped perfect on 16. We were able to get in there, get it done. It didn't take long. I didn't really have to push the guys between rounds as fast because it was morning time. That area that we were at about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoons, from what I've seen down there scouting, it becomes the public park because the park in town is closed down due to the virus. That being right outside of town, everybody likes to go out there and hang out in the afternoons, and they ain't doing nothing wrong. Not doing a thing wrong, just, enjoying each other. But it would have put us in a bind. So it worked out real good.
There you go.
So,
well, Rodney,
but you look kind of sexy in that shirt, Rodney.
Man, that's cool, ain't it? I had to go in there.
Yeah, it is.
I had to dig out of the closet. I've had that for what, 2 or 3 years?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'll have some more made. I sent Limpy one, but I ain't seen him wear it yet. I guess I'm not that important yet.
I wore it last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I had it on last week, and they're talking about where are you going next weekend. And I was like, I can't say.
Yeah, exactly. I missed that one, man. I wish I'd have seen it.
But I was telling people that we went live. We were pre-recorded live, and
exactly.
And it turned out to be pretty good. I mean, this guy over here. He's from. This guy over here. He's from Germany. He's always on.
That's cool, man.
He always watches that. But Rodney, did you see this, James?
Oh yeah, I seen that. That's wonderful. Rodney just wishes he looked like that with no shirt on.
Hey, don't forget the cigarette in my mouth too. Now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Look at it.
Yeah. Well, I know what Rodney's secret is. See, I've seen his wife on a penny machine before. She got all the luck. She probably put that knot on his head, and some of it rubbed off on him because she got the luck.
I'm gonna tell you something. It was hot. We went over and we tested the car a little while before that, and I made a good lick, and I guess I just got overexcited about it when I got back, and I was coming up there to Scott, and he was sitting in a truck, and I went to open the door, and I reckon I was walking faster than the door was opening, and I run into the damn door that I was trying to open.
Oh man,
and
that ain't good at all.
It was one of them times when when you stump your toe. And your wife asks you okay? And you go, just give me a minute. Don't talk. Just hold on. Well, that's what it was. It was one of those moments. But, man, I just want to reach out there and, man, I'm just tickled to death to be a part of this whole deal.
Oh yeah,
I started this stuff with you.
that's right.
These other folks didn't want to open the door for us to come in and do some street racing. You said, "Come on to Arkansas."
That's it.
We went up. We went on over to a race, and it's went from there.
That's right.
I appreciate it, and I hope we keep on doing this for a lot longer. And
We will.
I got two guys that I really want to thank, and it's just it's one of them G14 things,
I understand.
But Gary Barnett and Van, I'm telling you something. They my teammates. They my buddies, and they showed me what real teammates was the other day,
Right.
or yesterday actually. And man, it's a big shout out to both of them dudes. And Gary, he's done saved me 2 weeks in a row. At race against the race when I raced Ryan up there in Memphis, Mexico. I was out of fuel. I couldn't race him, and Gary come out there with fuel. Oh hell no! But same thing this time. He comes out with stuff that I'm short on, and him and Van take care of me on it, and the rest is history. I'm just glad y'all wasn't standing around with their hands out. That's the reason I got the hell out of Dodge real quick.
Right. I know that's right.
Nah, but with them and the whole SSR team, and just tickled to death to be a part of it and keep this up. And I ain't said this much to hear and let it out, but we're gonna have 2 of these Hannibal cars here for long.
Cool.
And they're gonna look just as ugly as each other. They're gonna look like the ugly stepsisters. And
so you're gonna have old Hannibal and new Hannibal, right? Just like
about it. And hopefully this winter that'll get started and come out next spring, and I'll have my boy driving it.
Cool.
And so we try to do some double teaming.
That'll be cool. What are you gonna do when he wears you out?
You don't think I'm gonna give him the big motor, do you?
Well,
But I tell you what, between Scott and we got another guy that's in the background that helps me. It has helped me from the beginning on this whole thing. Keith Bundrum. He, I don't know if you've met him, but he's not able to go to much street racing with me. But that's my partner right there. And
cool.
He is what's going to make us be some bad dudes come Salazar.
Right.
He's going to wake Hannibal up. I can assure you that.
He hadn't woke up yet. I hate to see when he's fully awake because he's been.
I was going to say, yeah, you got that car running very well and it's working very, very good. I knew a long time ago when you raced with me the first time, that car had a lot of potential, even with a little motor in it. And, now that you stepped up to the 427 versus the 396, it really is running really good. So, yeah, that's what you're talking about, man. It's just the way it is. When you've got good people around you, that's where a lot of guys that I've run into, and Limpy may run into this too, just because you got a fast car don't mean you're shit. That don't mean nothing. And I tell people this, when I tell people what I do for fun, it's not the cars that's the priority. It's the people. The good people are what makes it. I mean, if you use my race or a lot of the races in the circle we're in, there's no arguing, no fighting, no drama, no trash talking. I mean, there'll be a little spat here and there, betting some money, but you don't see them fighting and carrying on out there and acting like a bunch of trash. And I won't deal with it, man. I've had several reach out to me today, and I know their mentality. They're not going to come into my circle. I'm not bringing anybody into this circle that can't handle themselves. If you do ignorant stuff, if you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. But if you play stupid games with me, there is no prize. I just ignore you. I'm done. And, that's the way I plan on keeping it. That's why I want to thank Olympy, because if he wouldn't have took the chance on me back 5 years ago or so, I think it's 5 years ago, when you come back and did that big tire race, you know, I'd been doing cash days, but you know, back in like I think it was 2010, I got on the computer. I had another 57 Chevrolet truck and was doing a little bit of street racing local. Nothing fast, just fun. And I seen this big ball-headed dude flagging these races and running the place, and I thought, man, I wish we could do something like that. And finally we did. And of course I followed him, want to keep up with what was going on. And I bet I asked you 5 or 6 times. You said, man, I don't know who you are. I ain't mess with you. So I was like, okay, I'll just do my thing. And then eventually the opportunity will come, and it did. I never got to tell you that, but I want to tell you that, because if you wouldn't have given me that chance, all this good stuff wouldn't be going on for all the rest of us. You know, it's just the way it is. That's a fact. And if people don't realize the influence you had on all this stuff going on, and I know I sound like I'm sucking your ass, but you know, it's just the truth. And I want everybody to know that, because you got people say, oh yeah, you ain't street race shit, ain't done this, ain't done that. They have no clue, because it ain't something I advertise. There's some people that know, you know. I got friends on my friend list on Facebook that, and until they seen me start posting pictures, they had no clue what I did, you know. And it's just a great deal. This whole situation is good, you know. I'm ready for some of my Arkansas guys to kick y'all's ass in a race and win, but it's coming, you know. It's just a matter of time. But at the end of the day, we're all still just one big family.
Exactly.
You know, that's why I love the road trips, man. Go to another Mexico, meet up with everybody, have dinner, have fun, race go-karts. You know, it's just great. And I plan on this year, me and some of my guys, once this virus crap's done and some stuff really gets rolling, I'm going to do a lot of traveling. That's the plan. And see what we can do, you know. So,
man, I need y'all to give my wife a shout out and try
Give
to
her a
talk
shout
her.
out.
Yeah, I need y'all to help me talk her into letting us travel some more. I would go every weekend. I'd hit every place there is. But my wife, she has this lawnmower on her mind, and she is obsessed with me being my big ass on it. And so
well,
I've been.
hold on just a second, guys. Let me take a break for a second. What is it, buddy? See, that's the spawn of Satan right there.
Oh, I see the horns.
Oh, God. What do you need, man? Okay, yeah. Let me walk in here and turn the light on for him so he can go to the bathroom. And
Can I go pee?
that's my boy right there. I wouldn't know what to do without him. He walk in this.
Well, the good
There
thing
you
about
go.
you know we stopped back in North Little Rock, and
Yeah, I was gonna see if you guys found anywhere to eat.
yeah, we Richard, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and man,
Right?
they hooked it up, man.
Did
They let us eat on the patio, and they didn't call the law on us or anything, and
That's cool.
they pretty much catered to us, and asked if we needed anything.
Cool.
We picked up all of our trash and stuff. They brought a trash can out, and we had everything in there. But
Cool.
after it's all said and done, we're all hanging out and I'm just sitting over back chilling, just enjoying it, because that's what it's all about. Richard's all, man, I'm tired, I'm wore out, and I said, man, but just sit here and look at this. This is what it's all about right here. I said, it's not the racing, it's not this and that. I said, but look how everybody's together and we're smiling, having a good time.
That's it.
We're all bellies are full, and we're just chilling and having a good time. I said that's what this is about right here. The memories, the memories of this is just you can't take that away from me. That's why that's what I've been in. That's why I've been doing it for 20 years.
Right.
Don't make a dime off of it, but you can't take the memories from me, and unless I get Alzheimer's or something. But then I probably still won't remember.
Well, What I'm going to do for Rodney, since he's my buddy, is next time I see his wife, I'll sweet talk her and explain to him how wonderful a person he is. And if she don't smack me, then I probably can talk her into it.
Oh boy.
It's
Because
gonna take some talking.
well, I might bring her some penny rolls. Because let me tell you what, his wife, when we was over in Oklahoma, stopped at the casino. I was about 300 down, and she had sat at this penny machine. And of course, 300 didn't go very far, maybe an hour. And I'm over, and she just carrying on like this, just happy she can be. And that thing's spitting out change like crazy. Man. Well, let me ask you though, is it a hot rod mower or is it just an old dull mower?
Hell no, I got big 0-turn mower.
Well, that'd be fun, man.
Yeah, but I got 18 acres.
Well,
gas gets numb before you get done.
Ain't got no kids laying around there you can talk into doing it.
All my kids done moved out. It's just me and her here nowadays.
Yeah, but that's good though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just be glad when she gets to feeling comfortable enough to start walking around in her drawers. So at least you might just say something every now and again,
There you go.
It ain't gonna happen.
She's gonna run out the door here in a minute and slap shit out of it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, that'll match
kid's
the other
been-
knot on your head.
Yeah.
That's it.
My kid's been gone for about 3 years now. My old lady still won't do it.
Well,
she ain't either.
That's one advantage of being a single man is if they don't, you can run them off and get another one. So, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Van got breakfast. Richard got breakfast from Van. What's up with that?
I didn't get no breakfast.
I didn't get nothing either.
Well,
Maybe I
Van
got
just
there too late.
sucks.
Van ain't cooked nothing. His wife, when she comes to any of these events, if she comes, we all know where we can go get something to eat.
Well, that means he can't come unless she does now.
We've tried to hit that to him, but if she's there, there's a line at the door of their trailer. She's got a microwave in there. She's putting it out.
That's cool.
Yeah. But
that's cool.
But anyway, I reckon our next little street race or next little trip to out of town, I reckon we just y'all gonna put it out there for us one day and we'll know about it. I'm ready for one. I had thought about just parking, through this till Salazar. We've got it squared away as far as a motor for the car for Salazar because I don't want to go on the motor I have. I want to go on a fresh motor. So I think we're gonna beat on this old dog a little bit and try to hit us another race or two before Salazar.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Man,
and
I don't want to jinx you or anything, but man, that old motor's doing good for you right now. It might work for you at Southall. You never know.
Hey, look at here. I pulled up there the third round, and I stopped up at the top end up there and went to hit the button to crank it, and it wouldn't crank. I just kept pushing, and it cranked. I'm like, damn, that's funny. Ain't never happened. I pulled down there, done a burnout, made third round, went back to the trailer. Put booster cables on it. I done forgot all about it. Cranked it up. Went out there for the finals. And remember, I sat there on the line just waiting for everybody to get up there. And they did. I fired it back off.
Right.
Made that lick, turned around, come back, parked it at the start line. And it wouldn't hit a lick. Wouldn't do nothing. Look, nut done come off and the starter wire come off and it was just hanging up on the bottom of the car.
Man, you got lucky.
That was luck right there.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Luck.
My luck had been on fire.
Yeah. But it didn't do none of that. It just I was just like, man, if that would have happened the last crank, I would have had to give that race away. I'd have got out and run him on foot. I don't care.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, I'm ready for something else here in another week or two. So, let's put it together. Let's go play.
Yeah, it won't be long. I got a feeling.
I'm gonna follow that 57 is what I'm doing.
Hey, I guarantee you I can find the races.
Hey, look, I got to bring something pretty with me because I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I got the ugliest car on this circuit, so I got to bring something pretty with me.
Well, I appreciate that. I've got vacation this week, and probably within about 3 weeks, I've got a buddy, and we're gonna take it and do some real good tuning to the suspension. I'm close, but I've got an issue with I can watch a leaf spring car and I can tell what it needs to do. When you're driving, you can't do that. And most of my friends love them to death, but they're good. They're good with their Mustangs and ladder bar cars and all that, but they're not good with leaf spring car. They can't tell me what it's doing.
Right.
So I'm going to get that straightened out. I'm going to get Jason Walden to help me down at Texas Chassis Works, and
I can tell you what it's doing. It's moving.
It's getting there. It's getting there. I didn't post up the fast pass. I posted the slow pass.
Well,
and it's gonna get a little faster before it's over. I'm making the power I want to make on the dyno to the rear wheels. I just want to get it under control, and then I want to be like you and put a second kit on it and let her eat. So I got a feeling she'll be pretty quick on the street when I get it lined out. It's a little heavy, but I think it's gonna be okay.
Put enough gas to it. It won't be heavy.
Oh, I ain't scared to. Right now, there ain't very many people on E85 that's spraying anything near that I'm spraying. I ain't gonna say no names in the E85 world, but there's some guys that give these tune-ups up, and these guys are spraying 150, 200. They're using them and they're working, but quadruple that, and then come talk to me, and we'll get it worked out. So, but anyway, it's been a learning curve. If it wasn't, I'd already be doing something good, but it's getting there. I want to go to Texas and race. I want to do some Olympic stuff. Like I said, that's kind of the mecca for me as far as, Johnny Brown. I want to see you and Johnny Brown lock up on the street. I know Johnny Brown's probably he may not be paying attention. He may just be a track racer now. I don't know, but seems like that's all I see him doing. But it's okay, I'd like to see him and you, because I know before he got you with the little Nova, and my money was on you then. It'll be on you again. So, and a Salisal race. Go ahead,
Johnny Brown. He just told you, if you're watching, you're next on my list. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I plan on trying to getting some of that. Like I said, I just need to. I'm close, but I'm not quite where I want to be. I made the race over in Mississippi, and it wasn't really ready. But if I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And the Salisal race, I want in that, but I hadn't had that car out long enough to really qualify, I guess you'd say, for it, and I can fully understand it. So next year I'll be in the hunt for that. But I will say this, probably before 2 minutes.
Me too.
Oh, I know you'll be there.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna hang out, and I'm gonna probably bring my smoker with me, and that way I can get a really good parking spot. But
yeah, well, hopefully I have my car next year.
Yeah, that'd be great. But I'm gonna bring my car to Salisal for some events, hopefully before the race, and play with it there. I think I can make a good impression.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Isn't there supposed to be some kind of little show at Salisal before our weekend in June? There's nothing weeks ahead of that?
I don't remember. I don't know nothing about it.
Okay. Shoot me an ad.
Somebody already has.
Okay. That's that other crew. That's that other crew I see on Facebook.
That's pre-recorded. It's going to be pre-recorded.
That's going to be there in a few weeks. Okay.
It'll be pre-recorded, and then never did happen.
I'll tell you what, I would like to give a shout out to the guy from St. Louis. I hope that I'm going to send him a friend request here in a little bit. If it's as good as they say, I'd like to be buddies with him and bring some of my Arkansas guys and see if we can make something happen. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Mike up there. Yeah.
Yep. And
He's
Michael
racing
Young.
on. He's racing on concrete. Didn't he say they had to finish that race up on some concrete?
No, they're a good road out there. It is a concrete road, but I don't know. He said after the first round, I seen
They had to
pictures,
move.
but they were
Yeah.
out on sticks like the Mississippi race.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I could hear the banjos in the background, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah.
only in Mississippi.
No, you come to Arkansas. Hey, first time I had a cash days and Limpy and them came, we met at what we call the scary movie store.
Yeah.
And because, I mean, literally, before they remodeled it a little bit, you could walk in there and there'd be blood on the walls and the ceiling stains would be brown it was blood. And, oh God, man, it was horrible. We'd meet behind that store and you could literally hear the banjos playing.
I mean, and it was so dark. It was so dark out there.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't see nothing.
Well, that's the only reason the state trooper could drive 100 yards from us and not see us, as long as nobody's lights was on. Because, I mean, you're in the middle of nowhere. There's no lights, no nothing. Easy to get it done, you know. And I don't know. I've got a little old honey hole that I may end up taking a few people to. I've got to do some more scoping it out and, you know, see if we can make something happen.
That'll work.
But yeah,
sounds good
this
to
week.
me.
Yeah, I want to thank, like I said, I want to thank my guys. I want to thank Joey and Izzy and Ryan, especially Ryan when that guy pulled up and turned his blue lights on. Because first thing he said to me was, I ain't moving. I'm not going around you. You're going to move for me. Said, I ain't got no problem with that. And then he walked up and took care of it. You know, I want to thank him a lot because, of course, we didn't have much left to do, but the guy, I could tell the guy was just scared to death, you know. So it's all cool. I guess he's happy I didn't get a call today and get chewed out or nothing. So
I guess it was
other
clean.
than that, man,
I guess it was clean for him, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I had a few guys that volunteered to stay and pick up, but I didn't ever even hear from them. So I'm presuming that it was clean when we left because, like I said, it goes back to the people that are in it. The people in our circle are respectful. You know, I've never been anywhere with what I consider my guys and the spot be trashed. Unless some jackass shows up and just finds it, you know, and then they will, but usually somebody will pick it up. So I did get a call today about somebody that was talking, and they actually invited some friends down that were idiots, and I'm gonna have to have a talk with him, you know, because a lot of people, and I know Limpy can relate, we don't make any money on none of this, so we're not gonna put up with no shit. That's what it comes down to. You know, if you don't make any money on it, why is it a headache? If it becomes a headache, it becomes a job.
Yeah.
You know, and people just don't realize that the less people that know, the better. What we do isn't for everybody. Everybody's not supposed to be involved. You know, some people just don't have the mentality to go out there and basically travel and run from the cops and deal with all the attitudes and different shit. So, you know, it is what it is. Some people sign their own death warrant before they ever get started. So, you know, anyway, I'm done rambling about that. I just want to make it clear. So,
well, look here.
Yeah.
On a brighter note, I want to give a shout out to all my brothers, SSR guys, Scott, Keith, all my buddies that make it so much fun for me. And
oh yeah,
if it wasn't for all them guys, I wouldn't be doing this shit. But these SSR guys, man, I'm telling you, we're gonna step forward, and we're coming to Texas. We're coming to Oklahoma. We're coming to a city near you. Just be watching out because we're coming with some ammo and these guns. So, saying that, I love you guys. I'm out of here, man. I'm fixing to go in here and see if my old lady done throwed my supper in the garbage can.
That's possible. Hey man, congratulations on the win. You did earn it.
Congrats.
And yeah, you done really good. That car was rocking and rolling in both lanes. You done really good. So
appreciate it.
Whatever Scott's doing, he needs to keep on doing.
That's it.
Because he's got it under control. I promise you.
Yeah. He's doing his homework.
Yeah, that's good.
He's got a new box over there that he ordered, and I think it's going to be a while before he gets his car going. And I'm gonna try to talk him out of it. Don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm gonna do my damnedest. I didn't know it, but yeah, he got a new toy in the mail, and there's no need in it sitting in the closet.
Right.
And we need to put it to work. So Scott, if you're hearing this, you need to bring this shit to work tomorrow, and let's start putting it on the car. So,
well. Yeah, congratulations to you guys, all of you, man. All the SSR guys have been good to me, very respectful. I ain't got nothing but good things to say about them. You know, there's always people that's going to talk bad because they're jealous, and there's always going to be people that want to talk trash about what you're doing because they won't do it themselves. And them people, man, they can go on, and we'll just keep doing our thing with our circle, have fun, and keep it as real and straight as it can be, man. That's, you know, I never try to have the biggest race. I always try to have the smoothest. I want everybody to be happy. That's why Manning, you know, I love that dude, man. He works hard, grows his business. He's just a good dude. And I remember the first race he ever come to that I did, he asked a bunch of questions, and one of them was, are we going to finish it? I said, we're going to finish it. We're going to have one guy at the end get all the money. And he told me at the end, he said, man, this is probably the smoothest race I've ever been to in my life. And that means more to me than anything. You know, I want the guys to trust what I'm saying. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. You know how it is. I mean, you just got to be straight and go from there, you know. But I want to thank the Mutt for coming from Minnesota. I think that's the furthest anybody's ever drove to come race with me. Yeah, man, I'd have bought him breakfast if there was anywhere open just because he drove so far. And I've always loved the truck. Went to Armageddon years ago and watched him. I think it was him, did a wheel stand out of the gate. I was leaving. And I've always liked that truck. He drove a long ways. I want to thank him for coming. I want to thank everybody for coming. That Dodge, that's one of my favorite street cars right there. I don't care what's going on. That thing's just, that's awesome to me. And yeah, and like they said, rust is cheaper and lighter than carbon fiber. That's great. So, but yeah, a bunch of them guys, man, I'm looking forward to trying to run with them myself and have fun and dinner and just, you know, just love it. So anyway.
All right,
dudes.
Y'all have
Look
a good
here.
night.
I'll see y'all. Peace out.
Thanks, guys. I'll be in touch. Cool. All right, man.
Have a good one.
You too. You take it easy, and I'll talk at you later. I'll drop you a line soon.
All right.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that is a fact, Richard. It's killing it up there. Again, I hate to re-go over this, but Dirty 30 is done. Here's the video one last time.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Damn.
Man, bad deal. But he's good. We're gonna have Billy on. He ended up winning his race. But they had something going on tonight. Doing something, filming or something, and they just couldn't make it on tonight. But congrats to them, Mike and the gang in St. Louis, Beater Bomb, Jimmy, James, Arkansas, Rodney, and Hannibal for his back-to-back wins, and Richard, Richard and Jim for their shootout. And remember Baron Racing. If you need a draggy, get with Baron Racing. Look them up. They got a bunch of draggies. And I think also I seen Bertha. I don't know if they had a shootout in New Orleans or where they went to, but Bertha. I read earlier where I just now remembered that car, LS car, Camaro. That car gets down in the street too. So like he ended up winning. Got that car coming back around too. So y'all and also you still got this Rodney too, Sir Rodney. And Jim also. Congrats on y'all's wins. And it's time for bed. We'll see y'all in Iowa this weekend. No prep or headsupnoprep.com. Get all the information there. And we'll see you later. We'll see y'all. If y'all come up there to Iowa, just give me a shout out. Give me a holler. I ain't scared to talk to nobody. Later.